Okay, we're going to be watching me playing Zen and then mostly Ana for the rest of the match on Circuit Royale. This is Masters 4, I believe. And the reason why I'm actually playing out this game is it's going to be a loss, but I think it's a very, very important loss because I feel like I learned a lot about how I want to play the matchup against Doom. So Doomfist is very, very strong in the hands of skilled players. I'm sure he's like a problem at lower ranks, but at like higher ranks, like Master slash GM, you see him all the time. Him along with Ball, and they are just so problematic to deal with because they can solo carry really, really well. I also feel like I see Dooms more often queued with lower ranked players that I can kind of tell based on like looking at people's profiles, their usernames, profile icons, etc. And he's a great person to carry in a lower ranked lobby where people just have trouble dealing with him. And my original perspective playing against Doom was that I would try to run Brigitte. I should stop calling Brigitte, it's Brigitte. So to running Brigitte against him because it felt like okay, you can cancel his punch right by charging into him, which makes him extremely vulnerable. You can whip shot fairly easily to knock him back. And you have AOE heal, burst heal, a lot of tools to kind of deal with it. Rally prevents people from getting one shot. My experience having played a few games before this, where I think almost I ranked up to Masters 4. I think I lost like 6 games and still ranked up, but I think every single loss, or almost every single loss, was against a Doomfist. And a lot of them I was trying to run Brig, and it just didn't feel effective. It's really, really hard to time bashing into a punch. I don't think it's reliable at all. It just goes way too fast, and at higher levels, like it's not really telegraphed. Like you don't have a chance to really like get in front of it. Whipshotting him is also not that reliable. Like certainly it's really hard to whipshot him out of the air compared to like Winston because he just moves faster. B, once he's on the ground, you run a very high chance of whipshotting him while he's blocking, which gets him most of the way to a charged punch, which is then really problematic for your team. You're also because you're positioning, you're usually grouped up with your team, so you get burst down really easily. It's just like too problematic, and you just don't do enough damage, right? It's like there's if the Doom is the highest SR person, right, MMR person on their team, I don't think you can really realistically shut him down as Brig. Maybe you're like above 50%, like maybe you're like a 52, 50, 55% winner even, but it just doesn't feel like that's enough to consistently win against a Doomfist. So in this game, I'm going to run Zen initially because I don't expect them to be running Doom. I expect them to be running like Sigma. And then once I realize that they're going to be running Doom, I then switch off to Ana through the game. So let's play this out, just kind of see. I don't think that I'm playing Zen super well right now. I thought I was, but my win rate would say otherwise. I don't think I have I have like less than an hour still, so not a huge base of time, but not going so well. I think my Zen win rate's like 30% or so. So Discord him. Right, I recognize there's a Doom now in the game. I'm just going to try to keep him discorded every single time he comes in. Right, Discord again, get him low, right? The Bastion, so this is one of the reasons why I feel like the MMR difference. Like you saw the Bastion just standing in front of the cart, like that the Bastion's an idiot. No offense, but like there's no reason why Bastion should be standing there in tank form. Very clearly, like there's a big gap in MMR between the tank and the DPS, and the tank is just gonna be better as a result because the DPS are just so bad. So I'm just gonna get like chain bursted down here, right? So he goes in. He's going to punch me. I discord him right away. Right? Get damage. He's charged here, unfortunately. And then he's going to slam in again. Now he's no cooldowns, but like I'm dead. So like, what's going to happen? You see, we're not making any progress right now over Sigma. So I come out as Ana right away. Yeah, I basically play Ana this whole match. I forgot how long I played Zen. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm sick of this. This is just clearly not working. Or like, the previous games, I didn't feel like Brig was going to work. I didn't feel like Zen was going to work. I nearly killed the Bat there, by the way. I forced him to use Lamp. I'm going to kill his Ana, and I think one of the things I really want to highlight in this game is I actually do pretty well against the Doom. So you're going to see me shut down Doom a lot of times and still lose this match due to some of the mistakes that I end up making. So I think Doom's charged right now. Yep. So I saw the Doom was charged, and I was planning on doing sleep right now. So you see me activate it because I expect him to punch in right away. And if I sleep him here, it's huge. And then we win this fight. Unfortunately, I don't get it off, but something to think about. Come forwards again. Bastion super out of position, dies again. All right, should be 5 and 4. Should be an easy win. All right, Doom comes in on me. I grenade right away, but unfortunately, I'm stuck in front of window. All right, overclock gets popped. I grenade right here. I'm looking for the sleep on the soldier. Window goes up, and I'm like, I just dodged like right away and died because I knew if I go to the left, you saw the railgun miss me, I would have died. So if I tried to run the cover, I would have been dead either way. So I had to strafe back into the lane to try to dodge. So even though they were down one, they're still sort of able to hold. We end up winning the fight, but I have now died 3 times in 2 minutes of gameplay, which is really, really bad. I'm on pace for something like 15 deaths per 10, something insane. I think my average deaths per 10 is probably like 4.5 or so. So I'm dying like 3 times as much as I should, for perspective, which is absolutely massive. Slept from behind. I try to kill Mercy. She gets out of range. I grenade him to prevent any more damage, or any more healing rather. I recognize I don't have my team here, which is why I'm kind of backing out, right? By the time I get to this fight, the Hanzo's dead. I think the Sigma is dead as well. Yeah, I just can't do anything. So now my 3rd death in less than 3 minutes. Absolutely atrocious. Again, very, very hard to deal with this. Doom comes in. I'm looking for sleep right now, but you see, I don't go for the low percentage sleep, right? It was really, really hard for me to hit that sleep. So I'm just kind of chilling. In this situation, I saw the flux go off. I'm looking to get a hit here. I should have gotten the shot on the Sojourn right now. I didn't expect someone to be available right there. That should have been me helping to get that kill on the Sojourn, so that's my fault. I see the Doom, the Bastion's old. I was trying to get the Bastion, not the Doom. I think I charged the punch again. Bastion's dead. Alright, I have Nano, but like, what am I gonna do with it? And that's also a problem I have run this whole game, is I don't really have a good Nano target. I'm gonna mess this up a bunch. I want to get the Baptiste. I see the Dooms up here. I'm trying to save the Hanzo. I do. This was a good sleep. This was like a hard sleep because I had to predict where he's gonna end up going, but I can tell like we're gonna be in trouble here. I don't sleep when he's up top because again I think low percentage. Once he drops down, I see the punch and I snap and hit him. This was a good sleep. You see how low everybody is? That would have been very problematic. Grenade, right? And now we just chain attack him. Lamps are there. I can't shoot right now because I have no ammo. I Nano here just to try to win the fight. Because again, I've been holding ulti for a while now. I just want to make absolutely sure we win this fight. I don't think the Nano ended up being great, but again, tough to find opportunities with this lineup to Nano. Our DPS, specifically, I think our Hanzo was the best player on our team. And I think our tank was okay, and the other DPS was okay. So grenade the Baptiste, just make sure he dies. This is all just cleanup. Super exciting here. Moving the cart. Still moving the cart. My team's up there. Trying to heal a Sigma. So Doom's low. I grenade. He kills me a million times with Meteor Strike. I know he's low. Pop him, kill him. Right. That was clearly big mistake on the Doom's part. He messed that up really badly. So I was feeling pretty good. It's like, yeah, we should be able to win this game despite the Doom being a problem. That's not the case. So I nade him. I thought about going for sleep here, but he's so close to the edge, I was afraid that he'd either strafe out of the way or immediately use another cooldown. So I want to save it for when he commits. I barely missed that one. He's dead. Should be an easy walkthrough now. We cap second, no problem. Again, things are looking pretty good, right? You'd think, no way you can lose this game, right? So Doom goes in, I immediately look for my Cassidy, I'm trying to save him. I can't quite get jump up there, but you see I throw that critical nade, which keeps him alive, and then splashes both DPS and the Doom, which forces him out. So that was a really, really important nade. Looking for kills here. Doomfist punch is charged. So once again, as soon as he punches them in, I respond with nade. Right? I pop Nano here because I'm expecting for this to happen, and then for him to Storm Arrow, which unfortunately does not do it. I just can't get around the corner fast enough. I know he's coming for me. He pops Meteor Strike. I'm trying to get over here, but you see I'm slowed, so I can't get around the corner, and he's able to punch through the doorway and kill me. I don't really know what to do in this situation. I think that's something I really haven't solved. So most of the other tank ultis, there's like ways to play around it, right? Like for Reinhardt Shatter, you can know it's coming, you can hide around a corner, right? For Orisa Terra Surge, you can just stay away from her. For Zarya grab, you can split up, right? Same similar thing for Sigma Flux. Even for Sigma Flux, you can go into like a room or something where he can't get you, and even if he fluxes you, you won't die because he needs to do the follow-up damage. You can also nade yourself to get healing. But for Meteor Strike, what exactly am I supposed to do, right? Even if I knew right there and I immediately booked it in here, which is actually pretty much what I do right away. I guess what I could have done is stayed in here, but like if he targets on you like perfectly, there's virtually nothing you can do about this. It one-shots you with the damage if you're in the center circle, and so like you can try to react, but it comes down faster than it used to. So like it's really hard to deal with. I'm gonna sleep the Doom here just to prevent him from applying any pressure or farming ult charge. I nade him right away. He's low. Oh, and we kill the Baptiste at least. I forced the team forward to try to support him, which is good. Which is what allows us to kill the Baptiste. Right, I'm hard scoping right now because I had the shield in front of me, so I wasn't worried about it. Moving up, we kill the Doom. I'm fluxing here for some reason. Shield's up, so I'm hard scoping. I hit the Sig there instead of a target. I missed the grenade there, which was bad. I felt that, and I was like, oh, that might cause us to win. So I get punched out. I nade right away. Keep the Cassidy alive. Doom dies. I think we just kept this. Okay, so first round goes pretty well. All things considered, even with the Doom, goes pretty well. Let's get it ready for defense, where I think we just get steamrolled. Setting a pretty normal spot. Tag the Doom. As soon as I see the Hanzo, I shift positions, because here, much easier for the Hanzo to hit me than over here. Because he has to go a lot further around the corner. Alright, I see the Hanzo's looking at me potentially, so I'm being a little more erratic with my movement. So he cancels my sleep. You saw me pull the sleep dart out, but it doesn't fire because he cancels it in time. Alright, I drop. I know I'm in a little bit of trouble. I nade right away because I heard my teammates also getting low. I'm just kind of in a lousy spot right here. Doom goes back. Everyone in card has too much cover for me to kill them. Just trying to keep people alive right now. Doom kills Mercy. Could I have done anything about this? No. I mean, maybe at the very end I could have done something. I just didn't expect her to be in that spot. If I heal her, maybe I could have saved her. Yeah, maybe I could have saved her. I'd say 50% chance. And when I say could have, I mean like mathematically. Like if I knew exactly what to do, could I have saved her? Right. I reckon at this point the whole team's dead, so I'm just gonna die. So Doomfist is gonna, or Winston's gonna come out here to do the Winston switch. He's gonna die before I can even do anything. I'm like, okay, cool. What am I gonna do about this? I try to land sleep to kind of disrupt him because I know we're hopefully gonna try to get a contest on cart before it caps, but we cannot get that. So that's why I'm using sleep there. Attack the Doom. I recognize the Doom is behind me, so I can get free damage on him. Hanzo duels me. The Hanzo makes a mistake. Tagging the Baptiste. Was not the greatest aim ever, but it also wasn't terrible. Doom comes in again. I tag him. I try to sleep to prevent the rest of the block. He punches in. Meteor Strike coming. I'm trying to figure out if it's coming from me. Nope. He's pocketing the Hanzo. I recognize the Hanzo's fine. I'm pinging Nano for my Winston to know so that he can use it. So this actually might have been my bad. I think the Winston might have gone in here thinking that I was going to nano him. But I would not have nanoed here because this is a 5-on-3 situation. So like he should have waited until their team was grouped up again, because killing the Hanzo here with nano is not worth it. I wonder if that's what his read here is. I just because he's only at 300 health, right? He like dies, like you get one shot in the head and he's nearly dead already. Like this does not feel like the right call. Anyway, kill Lamp. Keep Torb alive. Windows popped. I immediately leave the edge because they can kill me pretty quickly. I'm peeking only when I absolutely have to try to like save my Torb. I'm like kind of split between going left to go help my Torb versus helping my team. Torb finally comes up here. I hear the Doom chasing. Right now. Right, nade him. Get him off. Doom goes again. So we lose 2 here. Could I have saved either one of them? Oh, I could have saved the Mercy. Yeah, that's my bad. I over-index here. As soon as the Doom's gone, I should have immediately been looking up and realized the Mercy was low. Yeah, that's definitely my bad. It's tough. Doom taxes my ability to like process the game in a way that like no other tank really does. Even Ball, I don't think is as bad for me as Doomfist, because it's just really hard to feel out his breakpoints because like how consistent is he with hitting the shotgun shots, right? The hand cannon shots. How does he have empowered punch or not? Like how much is he variable damage for slam based on how far down he's falling? It's really tough to figure out like when people are gonna die or not. So I nano here in response to overclock. I eat that first railgun shot. I immediately nade to make it harder for her to kill me because she can't one-shot me right now, even with a headshot without damage boost. Right? Once Dragon's popped, then I use Dragon as visual cover to get back to the other side of the barrier. But you notice I don't start running right away. As soon as she comes out right now, I have to actively dodge because I'm not close enough to be able to immediately get around the corner before she fires another railgun. Right? So you see, again, like she misses 2 right there, and now I get to go around the corner safely. Very important to have good movement as all heroes. Oh, I get shot here. It's tough because I'm going left to dodge the Hanzo, but I eat the railgun out there, which my Winston is sadly not dealing with. What is Winston doing? He's zapping the Doomfist? That's a mistake. Yeah, I'm actually curious. I gave him nano here, but he like didn't do anything with it. Like, why not jump in right now while you have nano? Like, what? Why are you just reloading? What are you doing? Oh man, this Winston did nothing with nano. Like, I understand that he didn't have full ammo when I nanoed him, but like, what was he thinking? Man. All right. Yeah, I mean, the skill gap between our tanks was like massive. But you know what, like it very well could be like, you know, just party grouped, etc. So I think this part was pretty clean. I'm coming back to the fight, trying to contest point. I'm gonna kill Lamp, right? Nade, tag Hanzo again, right? Double dart plus grenade kills. Doom's there. I hit him with the sleep. This is big. Oh yeah, this is super good. 2 darts right in the Sojourn. Sojourn trying to dodge me. She slides back. Heal. I grenade. Kill the Doom. Kill the Mercy. Kill the Baptiste. So I killed 4 there. I killed 4 there and nearly killed the Sojourn. So if there's going to be an Ana highlight reel, that's going to be in it. Not that the last 2 kills matter. Usually only the first kill and maybe the second kill matter in a fight. Everything else is just fluff. Anybody can get them. So I actually probably should have fired 1 more dart into the Torb here. He just takes it right at that moment when I'm already looking at the Winston. See Hanzo's back main. Did I need to reload there? I didn't need to reload. Yeah, I have 1 shot reloading. Yep. Healing. Alright, so let's watch Doom engage. So he goes in, I pocket his target. Really important to pocket. I was hoping to get a sleep there. That's a pretty good attempt. I don't mind this attempt. Right, he's blocking right now. Where does my sleep end up going? It definitely doesn't hit the Doom. It doesn't hit anything, I believe, but I'm still curious of the trajectory of it. Hello? Oh, this is it. This white dot right here. Yeah, I mean that's pretty good. I'm not happy with that sleep dart. That's a pretty good attempt. Right, and if I slept that, I would have followed up with grenade. So I nano the Winston because I'm afraid I can't see his health clearly from here, so I assume he's low and he's gonna fall in the dragon. So I nano him right here. Hopefully it does some work. Window is up. I have to peek this right now because we're just like momentum wise, I can't afford to not peek this. I'm trying to help my Hanzo out in the duel. I'm trying to stay alive, kill the Sojourn or sleep the Sojourn. I get punched out. Dude's gonna go for me. I get nade right when this happens. So I don't even think that I could have naded myself. Unless I pre-aimed straight down, I don't think I could have gotten this nade off. Like, it's so close when I die. Which is why, like, I already accept the fact that I'm going to die here, which is why I'm just trying to keep the Torb alive. Just out of curiosity, I actually want to see what my Winston did for Nano again. Because I was feeling like Nano wasn't killing anybody as a really consistent pattern. And I'm curious why this is. Alright, so Nano goes off. I mean, he does okay with this. They just have a lot of healing. Yeah, I mean, he does alright. Does the best he can. Alright, holding final. You notice the time is really good. 2:56 right now against 43 seconds. So this is another example of just like getting the Doom. Alright, sleep him right away, nade him, kill. So, yeah, I mean, the Doom has a lot of deaths. It's not like one of those games where Doom goes like 33. I think the Doom had like 16 deaths. For perspective, I think I had like 12. But very tough to deal with. Healing up to Mercy. I know the Cassidy is low here, so I throw a grenade to force both of them off, and then I'll try to kill him. Killing the lamp so that other people can get the kills. My soldier's above us. I heard her the whole time. I just had other things to deal with. Doom goes. He misses. I nade. Unfortunately, doesn't land because he pops ulti, but nothing. What can I do about that? I try to save the Mercy. I do save the Mercy just barely. Baptiste is on me. I sleep to try to get him off because I just don't have time to like deal with him while everything else is going on in this room. I nade the Doom to hopefully kill him. That's correct. Now it's just clean up. I have Nano again. Again, I don't have a great Nano target, right? Like, I'm not going to Nano Ashe, most likely. I think that I'd probably, I Nano Winston. Like, everyone's grouped up. It makes sense to Nano here. The Torb is a maybe, but, like, he has to have Overclock available. Overload, whatever it is, right? I Nano Winston here. Again, I just need space, right? I literally just need space. Disruptor Beam goes straight onto my face, which is really unfortunate. I see the Cassie's low. Oh, look at this dodge in the Doom. Did I dodge this or did he just miss? A little bit of both. I think mostly he missed. Right, I can raid myself right away, plus and him, because I do not want to obviously die, but I'm also trying to make him purple, which will take him out of the fight. I missed the Cassidy a few times here, which I hated. Tag him finally. Bob's in. Pocketing the Bob. Right, nade the window, because now I know people are low. I missed those darts. The Doomfist eats that one for the Sojourn, which is really bad. I'm trying to process exactly like what to do here, because there's so much going on. Our Winston gets hammered here. I need him right away. Oh, I missed the sleep. I'm backing up, but I'm like, wait, can I actually survive this? Because the Torb was going to right room. I try to save the Torb, and I'm like, I think we've lost this. Because with me and the Mercy not dead yet, we can't respawn to contest. Almost kill the Reaper. Alright. So, the good news is we're slightly ahead on time. Only 1 minute to go. So it's 1 minute versus 122. But we'll know how far the tower is to go, which is a huge advantage. So I look for a juicy nade. I think, yeah, I hit 3 with that nade. Very happy with that nade. Obviously, I was hoping my team was going to be able to follow up on that, but it doesn't happen. I hear the Reaper, or see/hear the Reaper teleport. I see him teleporting right there, right? To the right. I look for it. I'm going to screw this section up real bad. So I mess up the timing on the sleep. I realized as soon as I pressed it, it was too late. I thought he was going to walk forward, and that's when I started hitting it. And then he immediately goes to the right. I'm like, okay, now I don't have sleep. So I make an unusual dodge to do the close range, like wiggle here, which can make it hard for people to hit you, by the way. It's a little hard to explain. But having people suddenly come at you like that can make it really difficult if you're going around the doorway. So he's purple right now. I'm trying to force Wraith out. Wraith is forced, but the problem is now I've lost control of the rest of the fight. because I've taken too long. If I slept them right away, I'd be able to heal everyone. I'd be fine, right? People wouldn't have to come back to look for me. And then my Bastion gets low. Doom's on top of me. Like, what am I going to do in this situation? I drop. I'm just trying to buy time. Like, literally, the only thing I can do now is buy time, but I saw the rest of my team is dead, so it's, like, not going to matter. That all starts, though, from me messing up the sleep. If I don't mess up that sleep, the whole fight feels different. Because that causes, like, the Hanzo to collapse on me, right? Mercy now follows in, which makes the Mercy vulnerable. Mercy dies here. You know, Orisa's kind of, like, zoning their backline, but it's not going to matter because our backline's getting absolutely wrecked. And that was basically just Doom and Reaper doing it, and killing 3 of us, which is, you know, starts with me, right? Responsibility definitely starts with me there. Just missing that sleep was devastating. Even forcing his Wraith with sleep and missing that would have been totally fine, because then I would have killed him after with grenade plus darts. So I saw the soldier in there. I thought about using sleep, attempting to hit the soldier. It's a tough shot at this angle. And I was expecting the Doom to come in soon. So that's why I was holding sleep in this situation. I'm just pocketing the Mercy. Now I see the Doom. Right. I see the charge up. I think my flick is slightly off. Yeah, it's slightly off. Oof. Right, now I recognize... So the moment where I can scope is the moment where she's no longer fighting me, right? I see, oh, she's scoping that way. Now I can tag her. Mercy's low there, but I can't really help her right now. Healer. Healer again. So this does get the Doom. I was hoping to hit both of them, but she got knocked a lot further than I expected. Tagging her again, healing. So I go for the sleep here because the Reaper's pressuring me. I miss it, which is now lights out for me. Even if I hit the sleep, I don't think it makes a difference. I think we're just down too many. I want to understand where and how our Orisa died. So she fights on cart to contest all alone. Okay, that's why. There's nothing I could have done there, I think. I think he's expecting me to fall to go down and be pocketing him right now. But the problem is the soldier's on my flank. You know? Like, I can't just walk to the edge and just scope, or even just, like, unscope and shoot the Orisa in this situation. There's no way this is going to work. Orisa's walking into a 5-on-3. Charitably, right? Like, assuming the soldier was, like, not in such a great position, and I could have stepped up, it's still a 5-on-3. Like, there's no way we can win this fight. Yeah. Alright, so we're going up. We're trying to stop them from capping second. Again, remember, it's overtime this whole time. Somebody has to be on cart. So this was probably my worst nano of the game. I popped nano here, and Reaper's just way too far away to do anything. I don't know why I did this. I think what I was thinking was that the Doom was going to be very, very close, and that I could use the Reaper. Yeah, right there. That I can pop Reaper right now and blow him up. Yeah, because I saw the other cooldown go right now. So he has no cooldowns right now. So my read here was I pop the Reaper, and the Reaper just melts the Doom. Because the Doom doesn't have block, or punch, or slam. And I saw him use everything. The Javelin! Ah! That's why. Okay. Alright, I feel better about this nano now. So the Javelin knocks him really far away, which then allows him to get away from the Reaper, because the Reaper will kill him in literally like 3 hits. Right? Really, really fast. So the issue here, again, is that the Javelin, I mean, I don't blame the Orisa, because how's the Orisa going to know? But the Javelin knocks the Doom way farther away than I expect, which prevents the Reaper from getting any value. And as soon as I saw the Reaper unable to get value, I'm like, oh, we're going to lose this fight. It's going to go to 3rd point. Big nade, hit 3. Alright, killing the lamp, because that's my job. Doom punches in. I sleep him, I think? Yeah, I sleep him during this. Very, very close timing. Immediately pop sleep as he does slam, which throws him in the air. Then I have to deal with the Reaper in my face, which I kill here, right? Trade with him. I die. Mercy reses, I think. Oh, lucky. Doom's trying to get me. Right? He's purple right now. He does Meteor Strike. So I misread this and move towards it instead of away. I get punched again, killed again. My life as Ana. coming back to the fight. So they're going to cap suck in here, which is obviously no good for us. We only have a minute and 22 seconds. Sleep him, wall in purple, right? I wait for Cassie to start fanning. Right? He pops stick and starts fan, then I hit him. Right, he's low. And then I tag and kill him. Again, like I do like a lot of work against this Doom, but it's just not enough. Like no one else on the team is doing really anything other than the Doom. So I have to figure out in games like these, like how do I win this when the Doom is so oppressive? Big nade, another 3-man nade, you can see top left. But like there's not enough people here to do anything. Our tank went ball, which I do not feel like they were a good ball player. I was tempted to nano here if he needed it, just to try to get momentum, but like I knew that we didn't have enough. Doom goes in, meteor strike again, misread this. Yeah, this is basically 2 in a row that he kills me in this. That was brutal, especially since I had nano. So I'm gonna come out. Team staying alive, thankfully. Until now. Now we're down the ball. Cassidy gets wrecked here. Do I just miss shots? I missed that one. I only had time for 1 dart. I could have naded him here. I just did not expect him to die that quickly. Like, he's got roll, too. He just gets absolutely wrecked by this. Yeah, that's good aim. Oh, yeah, so that felt bad. Pocketing the Moira, trying to keep her alive. I see the Doom coming for me. I pop nano now because I know that Reaper has ulti, and I know the Doomfist is not going to be going for him, so there's no way for anybody to interrupt this. So I pop ulti here. I want him to go back to cart, which is exactly what he does. Right? Doom doesn't have cooldowns. And then that does almost enough. Kills one, kills the lamp. Reaper on me again. I zone for a second, confirm the Moira is okay. Just the Reaper on point. I needed the right timing. Kill the Reaper. Doom gets rezzed. I don't know if I saw that. Yeah, I don't think I saw that during it. Sleep him again. And then we're finally going to stop him on defense. A 1-minute push went all the way to 3rd point. It was very bad. Demoralizing at a minimum. And then we're going to get full held right here. I have no idea why the tank went Ramatra here. That felt like the craziest of options. So, just dealing. I see the Doom's low. If I hit that sleep, I think we push past 1st point at a minimum. I miss it just barely. I'm trying to hit the Doom / Sojourn. I hit the Sojourn. Right, they're all pulling back. So they're gonna get wrecked here by Doom. Does he have power? He does. He does have a powered punch. There's nothing. Definitely not my responsibility. There's nothing I can do here because I have to be on cart. And they die so fast. Like, there's no way that I could possibly have healed that, no matter how good I am. Like, you see, like, there's the time between that when them getting punched and them dying is like a 1/4 second, maybe. Right, and I'm trying to keep everybody topped up. Yeah. And then that kills the Hanzo and the Moira, at which point this fight's basically lost. I get punched off. I nade, so I'm intentionally not nading the Doom right now because I don't think the Doom can die. I'm trying to nade the Soldier to see if we can kill the Soldier. I get punched, killed. And again, this is probably last fight. Moira dies here. So I'm trying to get up here to heal the Hanzo, but because that Hanzo is zoning me, I can't actually look in time until right now. So I could have done it. I probably could have saved him here if I was just a little bit better. And yeah, see, another meteor strike put into like a position where like, where the heck can I go? No matter what, I have 1 health, so I'm dead no matter where I go. Even if I'm over here, I'm gonna die because I don't have enough health right now, and I don't have grenade. So like, no matter what, I'm dead in this situation, and that's it. Thinking about this game, so I think Ana is the correct choice against Doom. Certainly in this situation, like in this situation where they have no other dive, it's not like they have Trace or Genji or whatever, in which case maybe Brig is the better choice. Like they have just Doom with a poke lineup with Hanzo, Sojourn, Mercy, Baptiste, you know? So all I have to worry about is if I shut down the Doom, we can win the game. Do I shut down the Doom? I do, but not enough, you know? Like, looking over the course of the game, he just gets way too much value, and sometimes, like, there's, like, little subtle things. For example, the double punch at the beginning, that was really big. Right here, where I'm just a little bit too slow. Like, if I had just predicted this and just gone sleep around the corner, I sleep him while he's coming towards us, he would just be stopped right here. I chuck nade, fight's won. Right? That little difference, this is what, like a quarter second difference, would have been the difference between winning or losing this fight, which would have given us a lot more time, because it takes us a while to actually end up capping this, right? Yeah, exactly, because we lose the next fight, and then we lose this fight. I think we eventually win. No, this fight we lose 2. So that literally would have been a difference of like 2 minutes if I hit that sleep dart. A quarter second, you know? That's sometimes how small your margin is between winning and losing. I think I should have better recognized earlier on that the tank was not good enough to carry us in this matchup, right? You saw a lot of those nanos in the wins, just weren't doing a lot. I think I should have been nanoing the DPS more, even though they're not like good DPS to nano. Like, they're not like a soldier, for example, with visor, right? Or a reaper who can get to close range or has ulti. You know, I was running like the Hanzo, the Torb, you know, Cassidy. I think that's just really important to identify like who can actually carry this fight, and often it was not the tank. Just, I think, just due to skill reasons. Skill / sometimes hero choice as well. But obviously there's times where I let people die. There's probably at least 3 or 4 instances this game where I let people die. Very hard to win games when you let people die. That should be savable. Like that Cassidy on Final Point was a really good example of that. Not that cost us, because I think we actually win that fight anyway. I do have my moments, but just not enough. Not enough to carry, you know? Playing this game again, do they win 100% of the time? Absolutely not. I think that we probably still win 45% of these games, maybe, right? I think if everyone else held the same and I got to play it again, I think we could easily win 55 to 60% just because I better understand the situation. But I think I still need to play a lot better on average in order to win these games. But anyway, wrapping up, very instructive game for me, at least, to learn more about the Ana versus Doomfist matchup. You know, I haven't been playing Ana very much until just this season, where I started. In fact, just this week, really, where I started playing support again. I haven't been playing against Doomfist since, you know, he's gotten all these buffs. I really have to learn how to handle this matchup because it's holding me back. Like, Doomfists are literally like 70% of my losses are to Doomfist, versus like any other tank. I'm usually like not having any trouble with them. All right, I'm gonna pause there. Hopefully this video is helpful.